Hi there, Kendra Tolbert here. I'm a registered dietitian and yoga teacher, and I specialize in women's health, PCOS, and fertility. And today I am finally recording a video that I've avoided for as long as I possibly could, but based on the questions I've been getting lately, I can't avoid it any longer. So you and I are going to have a candid and possibly uncomfortable conversation all about weight and weight loss and where I stand on the whole matter. So the first thing that I want to say is that I'm not against weight loss. I cannot be against something that bodies simply do. I think that bodies come in a variety of shapes and sizes, and I think those shapes and sizes change for a variety of reasons. So I tend to actually be pretty neutral around body shape and body shape and size changes. So everything that I say here is not me saying I think it's bad or evil or unhealthy if your body changes in size. I'm simply saying that I do not promote the intentional pursuit of weight loss, which is something very different than whether or not your body changes in size and shape. So now that that's out of the way, now that we're all on the same page, I will let you know the reasons why I don't focus in on weight loss here on my channel or with my clients one-on-one. The number one reason why I do not talk about weight and weight loss, and more importantly, the intentional pursuit of weight loss here on my channel, is because my goal is to first do no harm. The people who come to my channel often have PCOS. The people who come to my channel often already have a history of eating disorders and disordered eating patterns. People with PCOS are already at an increased risk of developing an eating disorder. I will not contribute to that risk. I will not increase that risk. I will not add to that risk in any way. There's already enough of that in the world. There's already enough people telling them that they need to restrict, that they need to over-exercise. There's enough of that, and I don't need to add to it. I won't. So that's the number one reason. Number two is that we have tools in our toolkit that can help people to improve their health, improve their overall sense of well-being, regulate their menstrual cycle if that's what they're after, without making the scale the determining factor of whether or not they are succeeding, healthy, or worthy of being seen, celebrated, and safe. Because let's be honest, quite often that's actually what people are after when they're trying to lose weight. It's a whole different conversation for a whole different time. But the point is, we have things that are helpful. So why do we act like weight is the only thing that matters? We have proof that there are things that matter more than weight when it comes to our health. So why do we make it seem like weight is the most important thing? So I'd rather use my time and attention to help people focus on those things that are not detrimental to their health and their happiness, and that are just as effective, if not more effective, than the focus on weight loss. So I'd much rather talk about, and I do talk about, things like making sure you're eating a good variety of foods that feel good to your body, feel good for your body, and that taste good, because pleasure matters. Things like making sure that you're practicing yoga if you like yoga, or some form of contemplative movement and enjoyable movement. Making sure that you are spending time with people that you like and you love and that like and love you right back, because community improves our health. Things like focusing on stress management, doing things that you enjoy, getting enough sleep, driving down inflammation. These are the things that we know move the needle for people, regardless of what size they're in currently, regardless of what their body size is currently, regardless of whether or not they have the goal of losing weight. So that's what I choose to focus in on, because those are the things that matter the most, and those are the things that we can all do, no matter if we're in a smaller body or in a larger body. We can make sure that we're covering those pillars of health. The third reason is because we actually have research that shows that when people make the scale the determining factor for whether or not they are healthy or whether or not they're doing the right things, it tends to actually move them away from the very behaviors that improve our health. And you may have had this experience, or you know someone who's had this experience. They go on a diet, they decide they're going to exercise more. They're feeling good maybe. Maybe they added some fruits and vegetables into their meals more often. Maybe they're going for more walks and they're feeling more energized. Maybe their bowel movements have improved. All those sorts of wonderful things are happening for them. And then they step on the scale. The number has not moved. They thought the number moved. They were feeling better. They were doing the things that were good and right for their bodies, right? So they do one of two things. They give up, or they double down, and they go to an extreme. They completely eliminate food groups that their bodies actually need. They start to over exercise to the point that their body actually feels like it's under stress. Now, do either of those two things, completely giving up on moving your body in enjoyable ways or eating more fruits and vegetables, or doing the other thing of going to an extreme where now you're under eating and over exercising, do either of those things actually contribute to your health, to their health? No. That's what happens when we make weight the most important thing. People either get discouraged and give up on the things that are actually improving their health because they're not seeing a weight change, or they get extra determined and they go to an opposite extreme that puts them at risk for other concerns. I don't want to contribute to that, and I don't need to, because again, number two, we have tools that we know can actually help people get to the root, get to the underlying things that actually improve our health. So that's where I choose to focus my attention. Number four, I don't know what size anyone is supposed to be. We use the BMI, we use like ideal body weight calculations, but the truth is none of us really know. We don't know what size someone's supposed to be. That's genetically predetermined. And on top of that, there are things that may have happened in utero during early childhood that shifted that kind of set point that was the healthy weight range for you and your body. So I don't know if you should be trying to lose weight. I mean, I don't think you should. I've already told you why I don't think that should be your focus. But the truth is, I don't know what size you're supposed to be, and neither do you. So I can't tell you how to do something that I don't know that you should even be trying to do, that I don't even know if your body was designed to do. And I think that's something we need to start talking about. And last but not least, number five, the reason why I do not focus in on the intentional pursuit of weight loss as a way of improving your health and well-being, your health and hormones, or your fertility, is because we have research that shows that when people go on diets and they lose weight and then do what most bodies do after losing weight on a diet, regain the weight and usually a little bit more, we actually see that people's inflammation goes up. We see that their insulin resistance goes up, and we see that their body is reacting as it's supposed to, as if it were under stress. That's not improving your health. So I'm not going to encourage you to do something that in the end takes you away from what your goal actually was. So there you have it. Those are the 5 reasons why I do not focus in on weight loss here on my channel. I hope I gave you some food for thought, and I hope I piqued your curiosity and you'd like to learn more about this idea that you can focus on and improve your health and your well-being without focusing on the scale. There are other things that can bring you the thing that you're looking for. There are other things that you can give your time and attention to. So definitely look in the description box below, because down there I've included 2 links, one to research on intuitive eating and one to information on size diversity and health at every size. I hope these 2 resources give you even more things to think about and consider. I hope that you are having a lovely day as well. Okay, so for now, be well and bye.